Yeah, hello and welcome to this video playing Sodon, not Sodom, whatever, 84. So d4 opening. Let's see what we get. Yeah, this is not the best against Queen b3, I believe. Not that I'm totally certain, but hey, maybe actually my c5 is a bit early, but okay, it didn't really test it. Something like Queen c7, maybe. Asking me about Bishop f4. Anyway, I'm quite okay with such a position here. My idea is to play b5 if possible. Maybe I could have done it actually. Okay, now he's prevented this idea. It's still quite comfortable. I have a very straightforward idea: knight d2, b3, a5, and he has to go with a quick bishop to d8 in order to cover a5. Or sometimes black gets a decent position by playing like g5, bishop g7 and a quick e5, but it doesn't look like it. It seems like he's going for the bishop e7 d8 plan. Yep, now bishop to d8. And here you got the you have a choice. You can grab the bishop pair by means of knight a5, or you can let him play bishop c7. I'm going for the bishop pair. Now both captures make some sense actually. Yeah, what do we do there? They both make some sense. I'm taking with the pawn. It's a tough call. Yeah, okay. I should not take this, of course, and ruin my pawn structure. Maybe there was a bit of a point now to take. Okay, maybe in this particular case I could have taken. Yeah, but anyway, so the main drawback for white in such a position is the d4 pawn. Yeah, that is a bit weak, but this is a good maneuver. Rook to b4 covers d4 and at the same time puts some pressure on b7. Okay. Not so clear what black's plan is in this position. I want to go to a7 here with the rook. Oh my goodness. That looks so... yeah. Okay, yeah, maybe you have to do it, but it doesn't really feel very nice. Okay, knight is coming to e6. Okay, everything is nicely coordinated, but how do we win there? Now how do we win from this position? I could, the knight on c3 is an interesting piece. Does not do that much. Knight to f4 in order to trade e6 could be an idea. Knight on e6 is a more active piece at the moment, attacking d4. Or I could just put this onto b6 and just say, okay, yeah, this rook is never moving again. That's a tough call, really. That's a tough one. Let's do this, but I'm not certain. One of those cases where there's multiple, there are things, there's more than one thing that looks promising. Knight d7, okay. So is that the right moment for g4 business? You can actually, first of all, I put this here. G4, F4, F5, this kind of thing. Yeah, it's not exactly easy for black to make a move. So yeah. Ah, that was the idea. Interesting. But if I take now, this is that is a good way to do it. Wait, not so easy. The f pawn, is that a problem? I can go to d8. Okay. Let's go to d8. The black's rooks are funny. The a7 rook is really funny. Okay, now how do we play this f4? Rook h3 is made, you know. Yeah. That's a very enjoyable game to play. I always like it if they cannot move. So yeah, rook here. You know, sometimes games, this line produces games like this. It's not very uncommon. But that was a very, very nice one. One interesting thing that I learned over the years is that it is actually quite a good idea for black if you don't really, I mean, you don't have to do it, but it is not a terrible idea to simply take the knight, because it's very difficult to make black's bishop a good bishop ever, that a bishop that does something, and this kind of structure is extremely solid. Yeah, knight d7, e6, g6, bishop g7, everything on light squares. It's not such a bad idea. Okay, it's not like this was a huge mistake or so, but I'm just saying, taking on b1 is an idea. Yeah, and that was it. It really looked awful. Yeah, you're just sitting there. Maybe, as I said, maybe taking was an option. I didn't really pay attention there because I was just playing the automatic moves, but I mean, this is it's not so clear how he gets his stuff back. Something like this. it's not so self-evident how that is good for black. The engine wants to return the pawn immediately, like this. I mean, the weird thing is that somehow I have no development, but it's possible that white is still better. I mean, his pieces are really not very active. They don't do much. Okay, knight h2 is the, the autopilot move. And this position is just bad for black. I mean, you can, whatever you... if you have to do this, it's a disaster. Yeah, I'm just doing the normal things. This is anticipating a later f4 g4. Yeah, you want to be in a better position there on d6. And yeah, it just looks awful. Yeah, knight b6 immediately is even stronger. Yeah, that's a huge double attack. Yeah, that's, you know, this wins even quicker. Well, what is he supposed to play now? Yeah, absolutely. But this is also a win. You cannot hold this position. I mean, that's just too weird. Yeah, now you just get the rook back, and f4 was good as already, but yeah, that's obviously very. You have many. Okay, I could have checkmated him with rook d6. Yeah, I didn't see it. They had multiple checkmates. I just saw that I win everything. Yeah, and, yeah, it's a lot of material. This position type, this position type here, that can come up from different move orders. You can get it from some London systems and from this. And there are even some cases where black is a tempo up on this particular line, and even then it doesn't make much. It's not much fun. Okay, thanks for watching.